It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What's up, Jones Bones? It is your girl, Unitedly Random, and today we are going to go ahead and do a pick a card reading on Is He the One? Okay, this is based off of a question that I got from one of you guys down below on another video in which I asked, what would you guys like to hear me do a pick a card reading or a general reading about on my channel? Okay, baby, if you know who you are. You are actually group number 4 with the Jasper Stone, okay? This is the deck that I had with you in mind, and I pulled, and I said, this is for Darling who asked the question. But everyone else, here's what we're gonna do. We have group number 1. Now, group number 1 is my little peach baby, you know, little figurine. Group number 2 is actually a blue dyed haulite. Okay, so this stone was originally white, but it was dyed blue. This was given to me by a friend. And then we have this little stone, not necessarily a stone or a crystal. This went with a necklace that I got from Stuart back in high school when we dated. And the last stone we have is actually this piece of what I believe to be Jasper. I got it from a friend a couple years back. So, I want all of you guys to take, you know, your deep breaths. We're going to breathe in for 5 seconds. We're going to hold for 3, and then we're going to let out for 6 or 7. Okay? Are you guys ready? Okay, thanks for breathing in with me. Go ahead, you guys, and down below we'll actually have the, I think, what is it, the little things that you'll click, the links that'll go to the stone that you may chose. I'm gonna go ahead and say thank you guys for being here, and I will see you guys later with your pile. Okay. Hello everyone, this is pile number 1, and we're asking the question of is he the one? So the first card we pull up is the Ace of Wands. So what does the Ace of Wands usually represent? Well, this represents a seed of something beginning. Wands represents that energy of passion. So I do see a very passionate occurrence occurring pretty soon. Let me pull another card. It says set the bar high. Okay, so this card represents, you know, setting the bar high. It kind of gives me the feeling that this is a type of relationship. It's all new, it's all beginning, and what they're asking you to do is when a problem occurs, don't smile it off, don't laugh it off. You know, set your bar high. Know what you deserve, okay? So when this problem occurs, call it out, because if you don't, then your bar is going to be set low, and then later on, when you have an issue with the same thing that's been happening like 50 times before, and you finally crack, you didn't have to continue to build up until you cracked, and then it's a more violent or more hurtful experience for the both of you guys. If these are certain things that are occurring, it's saying set the bar high enough to know when to walk away before it gets bad. That's what I'm picking up on this situation. We got another card right after that, and this card doesn't necessarily mean anything for the relationship. I just pulled this card just to kind of give you advice from the cards, and the advice from the card says fall in love when you are ready, not when you are lonely. This is something really important that I'm picking up on, because we're saying set the bar high. It seems that your standards have been like kind of devaluing over time, or, you know, for the fear of not being in a relationship, your standards have been going down because someone told you, oh, well, you know, you're not going to be able to get the perfect guy. You know, I don't know how to put this, but I feel like some people around you are like, oh, you're too picky. There's plenty of guys out here. Set the bar high, baby. Continue to be picky. These plenty of guys out here ain't gonna do nothing good for you. They're not gonna be the best ones for you, is what I'm saying. Fall in love when you're ready, not when you are lonely. That's really important. That's something I'm seeing for you. You know, You see the little peach butt. You see how she or he is, you know, hugging its knees and smiling. I feel like this is the kind of knick-knack that's kind of saying like, okay, be okay alone, be happy alone. That's what I'm seeing, and I know that's hard to do. Trust me, I got issues with people walking away, and I got issues with being alone. But it's saying find a little bit more joy in being alone. We have the Paradise card in reverse. So the Paradise card upright usually represents happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, a oneness, but it's in reverse. So that means that this is a very hard time, this situation, or specifically this person that you're looking to be the one. He's a very hard person to like at some points. He's someone that keeps you on your toes, but also stresses you out a little bit throughout the relationship, if this relationship were to continue. With the other card, you have the Runner. So this represents the runner in a codependent relationship. The runner in a codependent relationship is the one who is chasing after you. I don't believe this is you. I believe that this is actually... No, the runner in the relationship is the person who's running away from the relationship. Okay. So I don't believe that this is you. I feel like this is actually the person that you are, you know, kind of feeling for. There's someone who kind of is afraid of commitment, so they come and they get real nice and cozy with you, and then when the talk gets into like, oh, so when you're going to meet the family, that's when they dip or disappear. So if we're talking about, is this person the one, I'm saying based off of these habits that I'm seeing right now, this person is not the one. But I think it has the opportunity to be a good relationship for the both of you guys. It's a seed, and at this point, it might not be the one, but seeds have the wonderful ability to grow. Seeds have that wonderful ability to sprout into something you didn't even expect that you would see from that seed. And I'm saying that with time, this seed can grow into something a little bit new, a little bit of what you were searching for. Okay, so if you guys want me to do another pick a card reading or a general reading, leave your questions down below, and I'll try to add it into my quay of videos that I'm going to do pick a card readings for. I must move on to group number 2, and I will see you later. Bye. Okay, group number 2, it is nice to see you guys with the blue dyed haul light. Okay, I got this actually from an ex when I first became interested in stones, so I think that might have a little bit to do with the message and why you chose this. I suspect that the person that you're talking about, is he the one, might actually be your ex. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into these cards. Is he the one? The first card is the Page of Swords in reverse. Now, the Page of Swords represents, for me at least, an intellectual energy. Like, you know, things that are thought out. And with the Page of Swords, he looks very focused on something. Very focused on something. But this card came out in reverse. So what does this represent for me? This person at this point is not focused on you, boo. That's the first words that are coming out my mouth. He's not studying you in this moment, okay? Something that you're thinking about is something that he's not thinking about. You guys are on different wavelengths right now. Let me go on to the next card and see if it can clarify this for me. And so we got, there is light at the end. There is a light at the end. So I think the reason that this person is not focused on you, not studying you as much as you might want this person to be into you, is because there's some more information happening at the end. There's something else happening. You know, you might have been talking to this person and then they kind of went MIA. You might have been, you know, trying to figure out about this person, and you guys were texting a lot, and then suddenly they just stopped texting you. It's because he's not focused on you. But why? It's possible that he's in another relationship. There's some information that you're going to find out in the future that you don't have privy to right in this moment. I mean, it's not necessarily he was in a relationship too. It could be someone, a family member died, and that's what caused him to stop really talking on the phone, interacting with people. You're not going to find out this information until a little bit later. But there is a reason to it. It's not just he kind of stopped talking to you or he's not the one for you. because of no reason. There's reasons that are involved into why he is not the one for you. So this is the card that it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the reading, but this is some advice that the cards want to give you. And it says follow your heart's desire and manifest the heck out of your life. Okay, so it's saying that there's a thing that you've been wanting to do right now. And oh my goodness, I like how there's blue in every little thing. I don't know the significance of the color blue, but there's a little bit of blue in every single one of these cards. But I think there's another passion project that you have going on, not necessarily just this relationship, but there's a passion project going on where this situation with this guy isn't important because you have something else up your sleeve. You have something else going on. Like the fact that you're questioning me and like asking me about is he the one right now, you know, you already know like I'm not really feeling him. I was gonna give him a chance, but I got this, you know, I got these other things that I'm in the middle of. You have projects going on and you just wanted to know just for the heck of it, you know, like why not? So what I'm feeling right now is that he is not the one, like the life partner for the rest of your life. But I also feel like we got some sunglasses, so watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting. So this person I feel is watching you. He's looking at your social medias, the guy that you're dealing with right now. You're not really interested with him, but he's looking at your social medias. He's watching you, he's stalking you. You know, he's perceptive of you, trying to see what you're gonna do. And you're just over here like, you know what, babe, I'm just doing me. I'm focused on this. I feel like to another extent, this Page of Swords is actually you, and you're not really feeling the relationship, and you're, you know, you got a couple of red flags, blue flags, all the color flags are stepping up inside of the way of you and this person, and you're like, I don't know why I don't feel this guy. He's a nice guy, but I'm not really interested, and you're wondering why. Well, the light is at the end of the tunnel. You know deep down that this person isn't the one for you, but you're just kind of trying to figure out, why don't I like this guy? He's a nice guy. There's something going on with him, and you'll find out a little bit later what that something is. We have the I like you card in reverse. This is talking about romance is blooming, fun, flirting, wanting to date, and it's in reverse. And I really truly feel like you don't really want to date. You're not really interested in this person, and it keeps, you know, it's screaming out to me like you're not interested in this person. You just was curious on what the cards would say about this person, because this person might actually be a friend of yours, and they're kind of throwing out hints, and you're just like, I don't know if I want to pick up those hints, if I'm just gonna ignore it a little bit. But all in all, the question is this the person for you? I see that that person is not the person for you. Now, if you have any questions that you would like me to answer in a general card reading or a pick a card reading, go ahead and leave them down below, and I'll add you to my queue of questions that I'm going to be posting on my channel. Thank you for being with me today. Like and comment if you would, and I will see you next time. I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 3. Group number 3, how are you doing, babies? Nice to see you. Okay, so a little bit about this stone. This is the stone that my husband actually gave to me back when I was in high school. So I don't know if you picked this stone for a specific reason, but for me it represents coming back around, like the yin, the yang, the circle of a relationship. So I feel like this is a relationship with an ex person coming back around, or you were with this person at one point, or really was seriously talking to this person at one point, and now the situation has come back around. Like, what are we doing? How are we going to do it? And when are we going to do it? Okay, so this is what I'm seeing with this. Is this person the one? We have the Chariot in reverse. Now, the Chariot represents this moving energy, this flowing of flows. You know, we're getting some things done, but it's in reverse. So it kind of indicates in the past that this was a situation that kind of moved slowly. Things weren't really happening. You guys probably weren't communicating as well as you could have been communicating. And then things kind of was stagnant at a point. It was just like, what's gonna happen at this point? It kind of gives me feels that this was someone, and I'm not saying this for everyone, but this was someone that you were riding with, talking with for a very long time, but still nothing really came of it. Let's move on to the next card. So it says seek out solitude. So this card is saying seek out solitude about this relationship. You're better off alone. That's what I'm picking up from this. This is a situation where I'm really feeling like this person kind of played you at one point, had you in his corner, you were always there with him, you know, you was the ride or die, and then he turned around and got in a relationship with someone else, and you're like, wait, what about all of these things we're building? That, if that's based off of the person that we're talking about right now, it's better off if you seek out solitude. The relationship is not worth it. He is not the one, baby. We have this card afterwards. Now, this card doesn't necessarily represent the relationship. Sometimes the cards just want to throw something out for you, tell you something that you need to hear. So, it says everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. It seems that you are afraid of something and you are avoiding that something. But by confronting that something, you are in a better place. And the card is telling you, hey babe, you need to go ahead and confront this something, because then you would be in a better place. You're denying yourself this great opportunity of growth. That is what I'm seeing for you. Now we go on and we have the camera in reverse. Now the camera represents reminiscing, keepsakes, perception, learning from the past. I feel like right now we're in a situation where you're not really learning from the past, because it's in reverse. You're not learning from the past. If with this person, you're going to be hurt. This is what I'm feeling. You're definitely going to be hurt. You didn't learn anything last time from how that person treated you, and now he's going to treat you that same way again. Get out, sis. Get out right now, because I don't see anything good coming from this. This is the situation where you'll get toyed and toyed and toyed with, and when he's bored with you, he's going to jump to the next girl, but then he always knows he can come back to you. Tell him, no, you cannot come back. This is what I'm feeling with that card. Then we got girl talk. Time with the friends, moving on. Happily single, baby. You're about to be happily single. This is the girl talk moment that you needed. We're talking about it, okay? This is not the situation for you. I feel so passionately about that. Girl, walk away, because he's playing games and you don't need to be played with. Period. Okay, so thank you for hanging with me for another pick a card reading. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I can do another pick a card reading with your question, and like I'm doing in this reading, you know how the last person is specifically for the person who asked the question last time. I could do that with you and add you to my queue of questions of things you want me to say. I want to go ahead and say bye, like, and comment if you would, and I will see you later. I'm moving on to the last group of the night. What's up, group number 4? My last group, baby. You know who you are. I pulled a couple extra cards just for you, boo. Is this person the one? I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. Girl, is this person the one? Now we got a couple. Whew. What's up, Jones Bones? It is your girl, Unitedly Random, and group number 4, this is for you. Is this person the one? I made sure to pull out a little bit of extra cards just for you for asking this question, and let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say, okay? So, is this person the one? I feel like this person is someone that you spent a lot of time with. This is someone that you really felt a connection with. And you guys aren't really on the same path anymore. You guys aren't really on the same... You guys aren't vibing the same as you guys used to vibe right now. I see that there's a little bit of a situation happening right now, okay? And I think that it has nothing to do with you. It's more so what's been going on personally in his or your life. And it's really kind of affecting the situation a little bit. I see that you guys are kind of like in a little period of separation right now. I feel like right now we're in a little period of, it's a funky mood right now. And I don't know why. Let me pull another card. So hard work will pay off. So I feel like this has something to do with the financial situation right now. One of you guys are having a hard time financially, which makes sense because of Corona happening right now. People are not in the best places or best of shapes right now. But I do feel like there's something going on with the finances. Also, trust your intuition. So something's about to happen. You have a feeling that something's about to happen. You've been working towards a certain goal. Something's about to happen. Trust your intuitions on that situation. You might already know if this person is the one for you or not. I feel like the card is saying, hey, you know the answer. Trust yourself. So I feel like this deck really isn't going to give me the answer based off of that alone, girl. You know the answer. You're working on some things right now. And what you're working on is going to help you with your situation. You're like, oh my gosh, this situation that I am working on is really going to help me. And I feel like you're definitely in the situation where things are going to start growing and growing and growing. So we have the life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint on it you can. You are I see you have a project. I can't say it enough. You have a project that you're working on and you're focusing on. And right now, I feel like this relationship with someone that you're trying to do, or is this person the one? This shouldn't be your focus right now. There's something else happening that's a lot bigger than this relationship. After that, we got the peace comes from within. Don't seek it without. So I feel like there's a lot of pressure in your life right now, and that's what's actually hurting your relationship with this person. Even though you like them, right now there's a lot of pressure in your life. And that's putting you in a place where you can't really be in a relationship. That's putting you in a place where what you need to focus on has nothing to do with this relationship in this moment. We got 2 more cards, so let's see what's going to happen with these cards. We have the not enough. This represents being frustrated in a relationship, a lack of confidence, and self-sabotage, which is interesting because we did have the peace comes from within card right before it. I feel like there's something a lot deeper going on, and I would usually say, yeah, this is from him or this is from you, but I feel like it's coming from your end. You're feeling a little bit insecure about something that's happening, and it's creating some type of is creating some type of slowdown point with your relationship. After that, we have the hammer in reverse. Now, the hammer upright represents rebuilding. It's talking about working on it, persistence. I feel like this is a situation where you don't really need to work on it because it's going to fall away pretty soon. Something's happening where this relationship isn't even going to be on your radar when that thing starts to kick off. This is what I'm feeling on this situation. But this is a card of a loved friend. This is the energy of a friend that you used to hang out with a lot. This is the energy of someone that you used to be on the same wavelength with, and it's showing that things are kind of falling apart, and it's not like it's a bitter goodbye. You guys can still hang out, still talk and everything, but right now there's so many different things that you need to focus on that this relationship just isn't it for you right now. I'm sorry if that wasn't the message that you wanted to hear, babe. But if it resonated in any way, let me know down below. If you have another question that you would want me to try to explore, try to answer in some type of form, leave that down below. And like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys next time. Bye!
If you got this far, you must really love me. And I too, sending you positive vibes for the weekend. And I will see you next time. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Bye bye.